Back in 1991, Home Improvement debuted on ABC television. This show was part of a killer Tuesday night lineup that included Full House, Roseanne, and Coach. The show, based upon the stand-up comedy act of Tim Allen, would become the springboard for not only Tim Allen's career, but also was responsible for helping break the acting career of a young Jonathan Taylor Thomas into the big time. And who could forget that Pamela Anderson began her career as well on this show in the role of Lisa, one of the Tool Time girls. So, I started wondering, why would Jonathan Taylor Thomas leave a show that was so successful? Looking back at his career, Jonathan Taylor Thomas got his start on television in the short-lived television series The Bradys, which aired from February through March of 1990 before being canceled after just 6 episodes. On the show, he played Kevin Brady, the son of Greg. He also appeared in a few episodes of the Fox TV series In Living Color, including doing a hilarious sketch called Home Alone Again, a parody of the movie Home Alone. In the sketch, Jonathan Taylor Thomas's character is defending his home from Michael Jackson, who is trying to break in for a visit. With the success of Home Alone, Jonathan Taylor Thomas had finally landed a role that would go on to make him a star. He was cast as Randy Taylor, the middle son of Tim the Toolman Taylor and his wife Jill. The success he had with this show helped him land other roles as well, including voicing Simba in Disney's epic tale of The Lion King in 1994. He was also in a number of Disney live-action films that were distributed through Buena Vista Pictures, such as 1995's Man of the House with Chevy Chase, Tom and Huck, also released in 1995, and I'll Be Home for Christmas, released in 1998. As you can tell, Jonathan Taylor Thomas had been quite busy from 91 through 98, with 4 films completed, all while being part of a hugely successful television series. How successful? Well, during its 8-season run, the show always finished in the top 10 in the Nielsen ratings during the season. You gotta admit, that's pretty amazing. So, you can probably imagine it came as quite a shock when he decided to leave the show after just the 2nd episode of the 8th and final season. The reason he gave for leaving? He wanted to focus on his academics. The show's writers handled this by having Randy leave for an environmental study program in Costa Rica in an episode titled Adios. It sounds like his departure initially rubbed some of the cast the wrong way. I've read that Tim Allen has said that Thomas Taylor was a little miffed at him for questioning his motives. Tim Allen, for good reason, was confused at why he didn't want to do the whole 8th season of the show. Jonathan Taylor Thomas had said it was about going to school, but then he did some films shortly after leaving Home Improvement. One such film was Speedway Junkie from 1999. This movie dealt with much more adult-oriented themes and was way different from the more family-oriented movies and TV shows he had done before. Whatever his reasons were, he has kept a fairly low profile since leaving Home Improvement. He went on to study at Harvard and later graduated from Columbia University. With that said, he has shown some interest in perhaps getting involved in television and film again, having made some appearances in another Tim Allen show, Last Man Standing, which he also directed 3 episodes of that show. So there you have it. What are your thoughts on Jonathan Taylor Thomas's decision to leave Home Improvement? Do you think he should have stuck around for the 8th and final season? Were you even a fan of Home Improvement? I sure was. I love most everything that Tim Allen is in, and I've always thought that Jonathan Taylor Thomas was a pretty talented young actor. I look forward to reading your comments. Also, if you haven't yet done so, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel where I talk about music, TV, and movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And last, but not least, thank you so much for watching and stay safe out there.